AdventureBits.
Hello, I'm James Heaney, and I'm gathered with Jay FrEaGy SB from Strictly Business, who just pulled an incredible win, an unexpected win. How are you feeling?
Feeling good, actually. You know, it's incredible to see, our guys capitalize on wins, especially when you're coming off losses, and it's kind of hard to, to execute like as well as they did, when you're coming off a loss, because you get demoralized, you get, it's just a lot of things that happens, when you lose. So I mean, the fact that they were able to capitalize, winning that capture flag was huge. They knew that, and that was a momentum changer right there, going to a Game 5. S&D, S&D is actually one of our worst S&D matches. So the fact that we won against a team like FaZe Black was actually phenomenal. And seems like the COD gods are on our side, and feeling good right now, feeling great.
Going into this game, you were not the expected winner. In fact, the majority of the internet really thought FaZe Black was going to pull forward. Did that affect your morale, or did that kind of encourage you?
I honestly rather us be the underdogs, because last year we were the underdogs and we won regionals and we got 4th at COD Champs. I know it's a totally different team, but when you're the underdog, you're always going to be the underdog. We were the #1 seed coming out of North America because we won regionals going to last year's COD Championships, and people were still having us lose against other big name teams. So it's fine. I mean, we honestly prefer that because we have players that are very known players. I mean, but they have a lot to prove. So it's better that we're considered the underdog, because when you're considered the one to win, sometimes you don't win, and you got players as good as ours, because we have a great team. It's just the chemistry that was hard to build on, and we knew what was at stake. We knew how to take out Censor. We did it at Orlando. He's a great player. He's one of our ex-players. So Dito knew exactly what he does, and we kind of had a feel for him. So especially with him and Apathy, they kind of do the same thing. They're real consistent players. Apathy's a phenomenal player. So being the underdog felt good. So yeah.
That's amazing. Yesterday, you took out 2 of the world's best teams. Well, the European teams, and that was not expected either. Do you think that every match you go into, you're going to be considered the underdog, or do these 2 wins put you up on a level that people are going to think these guys are coming in to win?
Well, I wasn't really worried about Epsilon. I mean, North America, we play the game totally different. I mean, nothing against those guys, of course. I mean, they know how to play the game just as much as we do. We weren't worried about Epsilon at all, actually. A lot of people had us losing against Epsilon, not even making it out of a pool, which is crazy to me. But Epsilon was they're good players, but we're better.
And one last question, this is more on the general gameplay of Advanced Warfare. When you went into it this year, did there take a huge learning curve, or were you able to go straight up to the pro gaming level with the addition of the vertical movement?
Can you repeat that question?
I'm sorry, that's probably confusing. Well, up till now, Call of Duty was a little slower paced. I mean, it's a frantic paced game, but now with the added exo abilities, you're able to move vertically so quickly, and the dashes. Did that change the gameplay, or were you already familiar with that style from other games?
Well, Call of Duty is always Call of Duty. The only thing that changed was the exo abilities to maneuver and move around a little bit more than most CODs. However, centering is your basic COD tactic. You gotta all these COD pros know how to center. When you're exoing, it's a little bit difficult, but it doesn't change the way you shoot your gun. It's kind of cool because you're vertical, you're up in the air, you're everywhere, you're maneuvering crazy spots and just dipping. You can get out of most gunfights faster. So that's the thing that a lot of these pros learn to adapt, and that's why they're professional players, that they're able to adapt to game as well as like something as new as COD Advanced Warfare. So. It's just they know how to adapt. That's why, like I said, they're pro players for a reason.
Are you hoping that this style of movement continues in the future Call of Duties?
I'm not really sure, because we like to see old school stuff, old school Call of Duty, but I actually like it. I think it's entertaining. You kind of have to have these abilities, because you got maps like you got game types like Uplink where you kind of have to exo. If you're in a gunfight, you got to get you got to double jump to throw the ball, at least to get that 1 point in. But I kind of like it. I think it's fun for fans to watch. I think it's great. I think it's a good thing. So yeah, I would.
Well, thank you for your time. I wish you the best of luck. You've got a new person in your corner. I had doubted you. If I was a betting man, I would have lost a lot of money today.